What's up YouTube? It's Caitlin. Recently, I've just been kind of changing my direction of the way my YouTube channel is going to go, and I've decided I want to start doing story times, and because a lot of crazy shit happens to me, and I just find myself always telling stories, and I was like, I should bring this to YouTube and start telling some of my stories. I can be the next Tanamangu. I can be the next Tanamanju, or when the next Tanamanju. Why am I saying this? One thing that you're going to notice about this video is I do a lot of jump cuts. I'm not going to lie in any storytime videos. Go out of your way to tell a story that isn't true. If you see my jump cuts, it's not because I am lying or need to correct my story. It's because either I messed up or I was breathing heavily and I just didn't want that in the video. Now, without further ado, I'm going to tell you the story about why my 8th grade teacher put a restraining order on me. To sum up me in 8th grade, I was a really bad kid. I was just one of those kids that seeked out trouble. Going through a lot of shit when I was in 8th grade. I was in and out of mental hospitals. I got in so much trouble in middle school, I could make hundreds of storytime videos. My favorite class in middle school was always English, and that's not because I liked the class or actually listened and did anything I was supposed to do in that class. I just liked that class because the boy I had a huge crush on was in that class. All my friends were in that class, and basically I just fucked around the whole class and did whatever I wanted to do. Basically, it was the class I could get away with anything I wanted, and I took advantage of that, and I completely was the class clown and goofed around and got into trouble every day. I was sent to the office in that class every day at least, if not every other day. Me and my friends, we hated my English teacher. I especially hated her. The reason why I hated her was because, I was having an argument with a friend and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. And my teacher took it so seriously and had me sent to the counselors, and I was put into a mental hospital because of that, because they took it so literally. So I disliked her because of that reason, because obviously I was joking around and I took it intentionally that she wanted to sabotage and get me sent to a mental hospital. I don't know. It made sense in my 8th grade mind. This teacher, we fucked with her all the time. We always, called her names. We actually had a name for her. One specific nickname, it was called Mrs. Ranch. So her actual name is really similar to Mrs. Ranch, but I'm not going to say her name just in case someday she stumbles across this video and still hates me. We're gonna just call her Mrs. Ranch for the sake of this video. I got suspended from the school. I don't even remember what it was for, but I know it had to do with her. I fought someone in her class or something. I don't even remember, but I got suspended and I just wanted to get back at her. I pinged the whole fucking thing on her. It wasn't, hey Caitlin, you got into a fight, so maybe it was your fault you got suspended. It was, no. Mrs. Ranch, it was her fault. I'm getting her back. When I got done with my suspension, the only thing in my head was getting her back and getting my revenge. So me and my friends, we go to her classroom one day when it's lunch break, because my English class is right after lunch. So we go into her classroom when she's not in there, and we get these, little packets of ranch dressing, and we have a whole plastic Walmart paper, what's it called? We got a whole plastic bag from Walmart full of single ranch packets, and we scatter them all over her room. They're everywhere, all over the desks, all over the floor. And we didn't put ranch dressing everywhere, we just had them in the little packets. Then we bought a big one and put it on her desk, and then we went on the whiteboard and we wrote on there dumb stuff about Mrs. Ranch, and then we put welcome to the Hidden Valley and ranchophobia and just a bunch of words that said ranch in it. Basically after lunch we went into the classroom. She knew it was me right away because I was dying. I thought I was hilarious. And I got sent down to the office and I was expelled. I was out of that school. So I was furious at this point. And what did I do? I just blamed it on Mrs. Ranch. I was like, it was nothing but a joke. I didn't do anything. It was just a prank. They thought it was harassment. So what had happened was, when I got expelled, later that night, me and my friends snuck out. I had posted her address on Facebook because I searched her and found her address, which is really messed up. But I don't know, I was an 8th grader. I thought I was so cool. And me and my friends went to her house and we toilet papered the whole entire house. Her car, like we toilet papered all of it. Literally the next morning, the police were at my door with a restraining order. Yeah. She knew it was me, and then I tried to say like it wasn't me, like it was probably someone else, like I'm not the only student that hates her. No, they had screenshots of my post with her address on it. That's basically the story about why my 8th grade teacher put a restraining order on me. She actually quit her job that year too. I was just a horrible kid, and I don't know why I thought that was so funny to call her Mrs. Ranch. So, yep, that concludes my story. I hope you guys liked it. I think these are really fun videos, and I have so many that, like, I could have my whole channel be story times. So thank you guys for watching. Comment something that you did in school that got you in trouble, or if you've never gotten in trouble, comment another story time video that you would like me to do. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out, motherfucker.